Title 3, Chapter 2, Section 7, The Economy. Article 94, Principles of the Economic System. Number 2, they shall safeguard the interests of the Swiss economy as a whole, and together with the private sector, shall contribute to the welfare and economic security of the population. Article 95, Professional activities in the private sector. Number 2, it shall seek to create unified Swiss economy. It shall guarantee that persons with academic qualification or with a federal or cantonal education qualification or an educational qualification recognized by canton are able to practice their profession throughout Switzerland. Article 100, Economic Policy. Number 1, the Confederation shall take measures to achieve balanced economic development, and in particular, to prevent and combat unemployment and inflation. Number 2, it shall take account of economic development in individual regions of the country. It shall cooperate with the cantons and the business community. Number 3, in the field of money and banking, in foreign economic affairs, and in the field of public finance, the Confederation may, if necessary, depart from the principle of the economic freedom. Number 4, the Confederation, the cantons, and the communes shall take account of the economic situation in the revenue and expenditure policies. Number 5, to stabilize the economic situation, the Confederation may temporarily levy surcharges or grant rebates on federal taxes and duties. The accumulated funds must be held in reserve following the release. Direct taxes shall be individually refunded, and indirect taxes used to grant rebates to create jobs. Number 6, the Confederation may oblige business to accumulate reserves for the creation of jobs. It shall for this purpose grant tax concessions and may require the cantons to do the same. Following the release of the reserves, businesses shall be free to decide how the funds are applied within the scope of the uses permitted by law. Article 101, Foreign Economic Policy. Number 1, the Confederation shall safeguard the interests of the Swiss economy abroad. Article 102, National Economy Supply. Number 1, the Confederation shall ensure that the country is supplied with the essential goods and services in the event of the threat of political military strife or war, or of severe shortages that the economy cannot by itself counteract. It shall take precautionary measures to address these matters. Article 103, Structural Policy. The Confederation may support regions of the country that are under economic threat and promote specific economic sectors and professions. If reasonable self-help measures are insufficient to ensure their existence, in exercising its powers under this article, it may, if necessary, depart from the principle of economic freedom. Article 104, Agriculture. Number 1, the Confederation shall ensure that the agriculture sector, by means of a sustainable and market-oriented production policy, makes an essential contribution towards a. the reliable provision of the population with foodstuffs, b. the conservation of natural resources and the upkeep of the countryside, c. decentralized population settlement of the country. Number 3, the Confederation shall organize measures in such a manner that the agricultural sector fulfills its multifunctional duties. It has in particular the following powers and duties. 3a. Supplementing revenues from agriculture by means of direct subsidies in order to achieve a fair and adequate remuneration for the services provided, subject to proof of compliance with ecological requirements. B. Encouraging by means of economically advantageous incentives methods of production that are specifically near-natural and respectful of both the environment and livestock. C. Legislating on declarations of origin, quality, production methods, and proceeding procedures for foodstuffs. D. Protecting the environment against the detrimental effects of the excessive use of fertilizers, chemicals, and other auxiliary agents. E. At its discretion, encouraging agricultural research, counseling, and education, and subsidize investments. F. At its discretion, legislation on the consolidation of agricultural property holdings. Article 104A. Food security. In order to guarantee the supply of food to the population, the Confederation shall create the conditions required. D. Cross-border trade relations that contribute to the sustainable development of the agricultural and food sector. Article 105. Alcohol. The legislation on the manufacture, import, recertification, and sale of alcohol obtained by distillation is the responsibility of the Confederation. The Confederation shall, in particular, take account of the harmful effects of alcohol consumption. Article 106. Gambling. Article 107. Weapons and war material. Section 8. Housing, employment, social security, and health. Article 108. Construction of housing and home ownership. Article 109. Landlord and tenant. Number 1. The Confederation shall legislate against abuses in tenancy matters, and in particular against unfair rents, as well as on the procedure for challenging unlawfully terminated leases and the limited extension of leases. Article 110. Employment. Number 1. The Confederation may legislate on A. Employee protection. B. Relations between employer and employee, and in particular on common regulations on operational and professional matters. C. Recruitment services. D. The declaration of collective employment agreements to be generally applicable. Number 3. August the 1st is the National Day of the Swiss Confederation. In terms of employment law, it is regarded as equivalent to a Sunday with equivalent rights to pay. Article 113. Occupational Pension Scheme. Number 1. The Confederation shall legislate for an occupational pension scheme. Number 2. In doing so, it shall adhere to the following principles. A. The occupational pension scheme, together with the old age, survivors, and invalidity insurance, enables its insured person to maintain his or her previous lifestyle in an appropriate manner. B. The occupational pension scheme is compulsory for employees. The law may be provided for exceptions. C. Employers shall insure their employees with a pension institution. If required, the Confederation shall make it possible for employees to be insured with a federal pension institution. D. Self-employed persons may insure themselves on a voluntary basis with a pension institution. Number 2E. For specific groups of self-employed persons, the Confederation may declare the occupational pension scheme to be compulsory either in general terms or for individual risks only. Number 3. The occupation pension scheme is funded from the contributions of those insured, whereby employers must pay a minimum of 1/2 of the contributions of the employees. Number 4. Pension schemes must satisfy the minimum requirements under federal law. The Confederation may provide for national measures to resolve particular difficulties. Article 114. Unemployment insurance. Number 1. The Confederation shall legislate on unemployment insurance. Article 118. Health protection. Number 1. The Confederation shall, within the scope of its powers, take measures for the protection of health. Number 2. It shall legislate on A. The use of foodstuffs as well as therapeutic products, narcotics, organisms, chemicals, and items that may be dangerous to health. B. The combating of communicable, widespread, or particularly dangerous human and animal diseases. It shall in particular prohibit any form of advertising for tobacco products from reaching children and adolescents. C. Protection against ionizing radiation.